Saving tips for all ages. Hi, my name's Luigi, and welcome to Catapult Capitalism, your guide in making smart financial moves for your future. If you enjoy watching our videos, feel free to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get updated whenever we upload a new video. Now, you're probably watching this video because you want to know the most effective ways to save money. We know that you've been trying hard to save up, but your efforts and hard work might still not be enough. We understand saving money is a tedious commitment, especially if Black Saturday is just around the corner. But don't fret, we've got you. In today's video, we'll share with you some saving tips so you can finally achieve your long-awaited financial stability. Let's start. Here are the tips. Do the debt snowball method. Being debt-free requires a tremendous amount of self-control, discipline, and dedication. In this fast-growing economy, it's so easy to get anything in installments and credits. Some companies, if not all, lure us into getting items at a much cheaper cost, but only to lead us into further debts in the future. Sure, not all debts are bad. For example, some debts help start your own business or purchase your own house. But did you know that monthly debt is the worst enemy of saving? Yes, it is. At some point in our lives, all of us might have owed someone something. So how do we pay our debts so we can save quickly? Do the snowball method. Simply put, the snowball approach entails paying off the smallest of your loans ASAP. Then, you take the money you are putting toward that payment and roll it over to the next smallest payable debt after that. This practice is all about conditioning behaviors, so don't think about the numbers just yet. You may finally use your extra income to progress toward your savings goals after your income has been freed up. Be mindful of the littlest purchases. As little as they may seem, when put together, they can devastatingly affect your savings goals. That venti pumpkin spice latte you get every morning, or that movie subscription that automatically renews every month. You know, the one you don't even use, or even that costly eye serum you're using every night can seriously take a toll on your financial status. As harmless and useful as they may seem, the reality is they are not. You can survive Monday with instant coffee and get the same anti-aging results with a more affordable face cream. Because you know, some eye serums are a hoax to get you into buying different products for the same results. Always be mindful of the little things you spend on with your precious money. Not every trend is beneficial, and not every advertisement is real. Step into the world of generics. If you believe that branded items are better, you're not alone. Most people would agree that branded is better and would purposely fall into the brand trap. We put a higher value on items with famous logos and names, and with that, the cost of these items go up, and we can't even keep up. For a lot of people, brands seem to be the best qualifier for effectiveness, from basic goods to medicines. But generic items can work just the same as branded ones. Sometimes, the difference between branded items and non-branded ones is just the name and logo on the packaging, but how well they do their job is pretty much the same. This isn't always the case, but it's definitely something to consider if you want to save. Save money automatically. You may be surprised to learn that you can save money without even realizing it. For example, you can set up your bank account to move money from your checking account to your monthly savings account. If that seems frightening, You can set up a direct deposit to automatically deposit 10% of your regular salary, or maybe a different percentage if you want, and this amount will go into your savings account. Think of saving as a conditional behavior. Once you can incorporate this useful habit into your lifestyle, saving will be a piece of cake. Yum! Lessen your date nights. Hey, put down that pitchfork because I am not speaking heresy. Kidding aside, it's practical to lessen your date nights and eat-outs. According to BLS data, the average American dines out 5.9 times per week and spends roughly $3,500 per year eating out, or a little under $300 per month. Wow, that's a lot of money. Try eating at home or packing some food for your lunch if you really want to save. This way, you can get a week's worth of food for less than the cost of 2 dinners out. Try the delayed gratification method. For a week or maybe a month, don't buy any non-essential products. Consider it a contentment challenge. Take a daily inventory of things you're grateful for while you're at it. You can make your spending freeze work by making meals using what you already have on hand, avoiding locations where you're prone to impulsive purchases, and saying no to anything that isn't necessary. Because you're delaying a purchase, you will have more time to save, and you'll be able to avoid incurring interest and other penalties if you borrow. Delayed gratification even helps you keep a better credit score by keeping you from going into debt for things you don't need. Have staycations. A trip is the worst thing you could spend your money on if your goal is to save money right now. Try becoming a tourist in your city instead of whisking your family away to Seychelles. You'll save hundreds of dollars, but you'll also be able to explore your neighborhood with new eyes and have fun while doing it. Staycations provide you access to spectacular beaches that stretch for miles, open space that begs to be explored in the countryside, and towns rich in culture and legacy, all right on your doorstep for a much lower cost. Declutter and sell. Have you ever watched an episode of Marie Kondo? Declutter the items in your home that you no longer require, and maybe you can sell them for an extra source of income. This mindset helps you determine what is essential, what is not, and what can give you additional profit. You know the saying, one's trash is someone else's treasure. Separate your wants and your needs. In this incessant world, it's too easy to get lost in trivial matters and unnecessary actions. However, wants and needs are two distinct phrases that can easily be used interchangeably based on our motivations, inclinations, and desires. There is a thin line between our wants and our needs, and most of the time, we tend to gear towards the gratifications of life rather than what is essential. After all, humans are creatures of pleasure and luxury. That's why it's so important to determine your motivations and prioritize what is essential. This way, saving money can be easier. Keep track of your expenses. We know this sounds so cliche and blah 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 blah, but it works. Keeping track of your expenses is a massive help in budgeting. If you understand where your money is going, it will be much easier to make changes if and when they become necessary. With a neat record of your spending, you can quickly determine your progress or downfall in saving up. You can check your account statements, categorize your expenses, or use a budgeting app or software. Of course, not all of us are tech savvy. In this case, a handy-dandy notebook will do just fine. Be prepared to make changes as you track. It's worth your effort to keep track of your monthly costs because you might be surprised at what you find. In addition, keeping track of your spending will help you figure out what's actually costing you and what isn't as bad as you imagined. Saving money applies to everyone, regardless of age and gender, reasons, and even priorities. We all have reasons why we save up, and it's up to us to stick to our commitment. Financial stability is attainable, and many people have already achieved this glorious state. Saving money may appear complicated, especially if you don't have much, but pennies can add up. And as you can see here, saving a little can let you do a lot more for yourself. It can help you make bigger changes in your life, help you be in control, and be less reliant on others. And that's it for today's video. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to click like, subscribe, and hit the notification icon so you can be notified whenever we upload new videos. Thank you so much for tuning in to Catapult Capitalism, and we'll see you next time.